What is a crucial element to be a successful manufacturing business? I'm sure you're all across the challenges that Boeing have been experiencing in recent years, whether that was the tragedy of the two planes that crashed just before COVID, or whether it's the issues with the door literally being sucked out of the plane earlier this year. What does that have to do though with finance and the video? Well, what is Boeing in essence? It is a manufacturing business. And the key lessons that we can take away if we do run a manufacturing business is we shouldn't take away from our process the things that add the most value. What is a crucial element to be a successful manufacturing business? It's trust. The client or the end consumer has to trust your product for you to be able to sell that enough. If they don't trust that the door that you make or the table you make, or dare I say the airplane that you make is not going to be safe or up to standard, it's going to have a real issue around the ability of your business to survive. Let's look at Boeing specifically. Clearly, trust is crucial. If anything happens at 38,000 feet, the likelihood of survival is slim to none. I don't say that with any levity or any form of humor. That is the reality of the situation. But if you have dug a little deeper to see what's happened to their business in recent years, they've gone from a business that did everything to, by their own admission, they have become the people who bring the jigsaw puzzle together. What they've done, without going into the inner workings of it too much, in the last 10 years, they've become the business who put all the pieces together. I'm going to do this a little crassly, but they might have somebody manufacture the wing and the other wing, and then they get the engine and the fuselage, and they bring it together like a jigsaw puzzle. You might go, well, that doesn't seem too unrealistic. What's unreal about that? If I continue with their jigsaw puzzle analogy, previously they were the ones who made the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle, and then they put the jigsaw puzzle together themselves. The key difference is that every step of the process, every bit of wiring, every nut and bolt was done by somebody within Boeing. So they knew the quality process that happened. Now they're getting the finished good, and they're trusting that that jigsaw piece has been done properly. How does this tie back into our numbers and our financial performance? It's crucial for us to understand what is the most valuable part of our manufacturing process, and can we afford to put that in somebody else's hands? Going back to the Alaskan plane example where the door sucked out of the window, we all know that was because one bolt was missing. Well, that was done by somebody else. It didn't get checked at Boeing. Suddenly, potential catastrophe could have occurred. None of us that I'm aware of who watch these videos are making airplanes, and it could be that dire, but it's just as important. Where's the value proposition in what we're creating? And ensuring if there is anything done by others, we have quality processes in place, not just doing it for the financial savings, which is what Boeing has been doing. So this is a bit of a counter video. The finance guy saying not everything necessarily ties back to cost saving, because in the long run, the cost saving you have today could have repercussions down the road that would defeat any cost savings by multiple times over.